Why, hello there, everybody, and welcome to Bravely Second, Bravely Default. Wow, I'm still calling it that. I'm Cody. Welcome to FaceTuber Friday. We are now sort of back into the normal flow of the stream after. Well, let's just say we had. Krista still wanted to stream this week, so I had to move her from Thursday to Friday. Thank you, Pay. Also, welcome on in, everybody. Congrats on. Oh, hold on. I can't see the recent redeems here. Omega, congrats on first. And Cake, congrats on second. I think third is still eluding us at present. Let me just clear the rewards queue so I can actually see what's going on over there. And welcome on in, and anybody else who may have arrived here on a lurk. I hope you enjoyed the Karista stream. Congrats on claiming third, Pay. That's all 3 positions claimed. Also, thanks. I was a fan of this mask when I saw it. I think I picked it up last year. There's something about these straps, though. I'm pretty sure they're the material that my body doesn't like. There is something about the straps that are being used here. Like, I think they're the same kind of material that was used in a lot of those masks being distributed during the pandemic. And that material was really bad. I had to use a alternate mask as a result of that, so that it wouldn't irritate my ears. I don't know what sort of material they put in it. Probably, I don't think I have a latex allergy, so it's not latex. I don't know, something else they put in it. There's no such thing as being Omega the first place. Yeah, it definitely seems that way. Right on that first. Also, we did do a weird little stream split thing, so chatting or using the lurking check-in will check you in. The chatting part just silently checks you in. It doesn't really have any output through that way. But if you use the lurking / check-in redeem itself, it'll actually it'll give the output. We got 20 sessions and also 95.2%. You see the percentage is going up as we attend more sessions. And then we've got 7 sessions. Heck yeah. I only call those out if people redeeming them have previously chat. Otherwise, it is supposed to be a lurker friendly. Oh, I'm gonna have like a fun time trying to look up at the screen here. Because we hit our incentive, I will be wearing the costume in FaceTuber mode, and so will the sectoral leader when he's streaming as well. Also, the banner at the bottom does change on its own. I put that in when we designed the Krista thing. I set the incentive way too low. It actually got met day 2 that I put it out. So, lessons learned. But we won't be. We shouldn't. The next community incentive thing I run, I believe that'll be in December. You just had to stream those out of state, so I missed a few. Oh. I think, you know what? I think 95.2. I think that's only 1 or maybe 2. I don't know. Anyway, I wouldn't. If you maintain 80% or higher, it's still super impressive. Especially as we, continue with all the streams and that, it'll become more and more difficult to maintain that 100%. That's why anything over 80, I think, is freaking amazing to maintain. Especially since, life's call-ins. Not everybody can make it to every stream. Also, the number of sessions you attend will never reset. As long as nothing horribly wrong goes on with the Firebot data. We should be all good on that. But yeah, we're going to be playing Bravely Second. We already did a weather talk earlier today, so I won't be doing a second one. So let's get right over to the Bravely the default. I think it was 2, but definitely could have tripled your. Yeah, yeah. No, 10,000 channel points was a little too low. I think what happened was I did not account for the increase in community activity from last year. So, in short, I underestimated the community. But you know what? Not always a bad thing. It's a fun surprise. All right, so we got some Bravely Default. We've also got a new update. Great. Wait, for Bravely Default? What? Yep, for Bravely Default. What the heck did they change? Hey, did they add SP back? I wish. That's the one of the very few things that annoys me about this version of Bravely Default is they got rid of SP. Which, and they got rid of the Bravely Second system. If you sent out an attack while you were using Bravely Second, it would have Limit Break in it. So, you can set your Limit Break abilities out to other people. You really want to get, if you really want to put a good dent on that boss that's been irritating you, take somebody's 99,999 attack and unleash it on them. Keeping in mind, as long as the elemental matchup is good and all that. Because the properties of the person's attack is also taken into account. For instance, if you have the lightning weapon, there's a lightning weapon you get a little later that makes your attacks lightning. If an enemy absorbs lightning and you call on a friend who has that sword, they're just going to absorb that attack instead of taking damage from it. So that's something to keep in mind. I don't quite have New Game Plus set up yet. I think I'm about 75% of the way through on the main file. Once we got New Game Plus, I can get us over and caught up in New Game Plus mode. But for now, if I'm not mistaken, we just arrived in Anchime, which is the second area. Now, let's be a little careful when I'm loading. First of all, it's going to select my, that's right, level 69. Nice. Thanks for telling me online connection established. Now, let me just, I'm just gonna wait a moment here so that we zoom out. I want to see if... Okay, they are loaded in. Awesome. The replacement to the Street Pass feature is this feature here. Just pass by some individuals who appear in all city settlements. This time we got 2. When you don't have all the settlements unlocked, sometimes a third person appears in the settlements. It's a good idea to get them when you can, because they count towards your little village population, which is accessed by this. Village population +2. Also, the things we worked on last night. Or sorry, last stream. Last night, yes. They're now available. And we can get them to work on more of this. Now, since we're going to be streaming for at least 3 hours, I'm fine with the 3-hour wait there. $50 hours, oh my goodness. 99 hours, oh my goodness, indeed. Here we go, we got a new special shop here. Special move parts. You can do things like change the element of the attack. Or add, resistance to a specific element. It depends on the move. We could just put a 1 on this because it's 2 hours. 1 hour, 30 minutes. Okay, we're going to put a little on that. We'll put one on that, we'll put one on that. They'll be completing it as we play through. We got new douse for treasures. I thought I already did this. Rearrange your party is pretty easy. You literally just go into the party, you press Y, you sort somebody, and then, yeah, there you go. You're good. That's all you need to do. Also, the hidden passage one appeared, but it was a hidden passage. We already found it. So it became available, but it got completed. This is your lore book. Your notes on the locations, they get updated throughout the adventure. I always like myself a little bit of lore in the games. You got a little bit of lore on the crystal temples as well. We're not going to read through it all because we'll be here forever as I yammer on about it. We're going to do a little spin in circles here. Now, we're in a new area, so that means you can check out the shops. By the way, were the shops always no music? Or am I just thinking Bravely Second? I might be confusing the two games. Yeah, we get some decent upgrades here, but also, these are decently expensive. We check out our equipment here. Okay, so buckler. Iron Knuckles. I thought we had something for India. Why do we not? I can equip that. Why do we not have headgear? Shop music is important. Yeah. I thought there was shop music for here, like when you went into the shops. Also, normally there is music playing here, but it doesn't play during the night. India is currently a magic class, so I'm gonna want to focus on the hats here. I'm gonna do this one. Yeah, you can have that. What does Tiz have equipped right now? Bronze helm. Okay. That's fine. Enjoy that fun idea. Yeah, it is. During the night, the people trying to rest in the buildings are like, "Can you please turn down the background music so I can sleep?" Another shop to definitely take a look at. The magic shop. We got more magics, including two very useful magics right here. We got Protect and Shell. In fact, we can't do it quite yet. Oh, wait a minute. No, never mind. We can't do it at all. Krista would be able to do this. I can't do this because this is the same profile. We were just told about ab links. Well, essentially, if you got friends who play the same game and they've leveled up some classes, they appear as friends on here. We got Krista's all-too-fit-in move of Love's Embrace, of course. Yes, it is overpowered. Magnolia. Wrong game. Wrong game. Magnolia's Bravely Second. Oh, also, with the guest profiles, hold on. Moves that I've used, I'm just going to... Oh, wait, I already have that off. Any move that's really powerful, I put a Protect on so that it's always available. And that's good if I need it in a pinch. Krista's move is also available right now, too. And yeah, with any of the friends, you can ab-link them. Also, if you don't have less than 4 friends available, you gradually get introduced to AI friends. They're just there so that you have moves you can use or whatever. I don't think they're actually AI powered. I think they're just built-in defaults. Haha, defaults. Yes. Also, nice 69 max MP ring a bell. We do have more and more specials becoming available. Do you have any? Nope, we don't have any yet. This is element damage. Also, I believe daggers is use items X amount of times. That's how you charge up the specials. Every weapon type has a different way of charging up specials. Anya's has a staff equipped. With staves, it is heal an X amount of times to make your special available. You can also unlock different levels of special, and they require more of whatever condition, but yeah. It's easier to show more of this in New Game Plus. But yeah, as for the ab link, if I go over here, you can see some of this text in orange here. These are skills that you have access to because of the ab link. So if you link a character to a certain person, well, because that certain person has, in this case, level 6 Freelancer and level 6 White Magic, as you can see, a White Mage, they get the abilities up to level 6 while that ab link is active. It's a really cool feature. And actually here, with your current classes, you can actually see how it affects each class. Apparently Krista's not much of a monk because it doesn't affect the monk level at all. She's got some proficiency as a White Mage, Black Mage, Knight, and a Freelancer. I think that's all the jobs we have available right now, too. Yep, that would be about right. Of course, if you go to anybody else who's not ab-linked, they've just got, you know, whatever levels they've acquired. Anywho, this cutscene, I believe, requires you to be present during the day. So we're just going to go outside and wait. You could go into the inn also to fast forward time, but I'm penny pinching right now, or not gill pinching, pig pinching. There we go. That's what the currency is called here. Okay, best part about this mask, I can peck the microphone. Okay, a little. You gonna change the day yet? The music, there we go. Now there's people gathered over there, and that's where the cutscene triggers, so we gotta go over there. Listen to this person who you'll probably not enjoy listening yammering.
Silence, one and all!
They're good voice actors.
Your king, Kamar the Eighth, speaks!
My people, I thank you for your tireless efforts. As you are well aware, our glorious nation's production has suffered a harsh fall since the wind's cessation brought the Grand Mill to a halt.
That was a cloud.
Without
The wind's
nature's
definitely working
form
here.
of bounty, our turbines went completely still. They sit as silent as the desert night. In the wake of this crisis, you rose up and took matters literally in hand, operating the turbines manually. I, your king, lack words to thank you for your hard work. However, I am much aggrieved to say that energy production is less than 1/5 its former total. At this rate, Our proud kingdom, renowned for its unparalleled industry, is doomed to ineluctable decline.
Decline. The way that line
I
is
find
delivered.
myself without recourse but to revisit my prior fiat regarding the schedule of all able-bodied citizens. Henceforth, labor shall commence at 0900 hours and will extend beyond the current 1659 until 2059, effective immediately.
Ew, 12-hour shift. Yuck.
What? We're flesh and blood. We need rest.
In so doing, turbine output is expected to rise to 30% of its former value. Before the world sees output of...
It's spooky time. Look at all the booze pumpkins. The bats don't land on the ground. They actually do not have collision with the edge of the screen. But that's intentional. That's bats. They fly by you and then they just keep going. A lot of fun. That is our seasonal redeem.
Your Majesty! Your Majesty! Grave news!
What? The Vestal?
Why is the Vestal grave news?
Be calm, my children. I know your pain all too well. My heart bleeds just as yours. But I
it does.
ask that you join me in remembering the cause of our woes.
Sure it does, Sunset Cape. That's a nice cape, actually.
The crystal orthodoxy and the Vestal's indolence. Therein lies the true cause of the wind's absence.
Or is that Sunrise Cape? I don't know.
And what has the great Vestal done since the air went still? What did she do in the face of your suffering? She abandoned you, fled the country to save herself alone. In this, though it pains me deeply to tell you of these things, I cannot deny this simple truth. What resolution can be brought about to this terrible crisis? The crystal orthodoxy is naught but a hollow creed. What result have years of worship at the altar of the crystal brought us? Once more I say it. It is by our own hands that we shall push this glorious kingdom ever forward. Onward to still greater glory.
Uh-huh.
There. Just now, that leer. That was aimed at us.
Seems that little speech was for your benefit, Agnes.
It's slander is what it is. That creep's giving you no chance at all to defend yourself.
Agnes.
But...
So greedy. Yep. He's pushed. Yep. Yep, agreed. Not the good kind of tush, though. Not the good kind of tush. Alright. Time to, try to voice. You seemed on edge during that whole speech. You don't have to bottle it in. I'm no expert, but I'm happy to listen. I cannot deny that the people of Banshine are dissatisfied with my work as Vestal. I have no intention of making excuses. But you didn't run away either, right? He asked me directly. He said that terrible things were happening in Caldisla, and asked that I investigate. Yet now, he paints an entirely different picture. I cannot understand his need to lie. Does he bear me some grudge? Have I done him some slight? Do you regret listening to him in the first place? No. I do not regret my time in Caldisla. Seeing that chasm firsthand showed me precisely what it is I must do. I know I was using the tiny voice, so we're gonna use so I know what voice we're going to use.
You might taste that cake.
Oh my goodness. That's airy. That's hardly... I'm glad you came and saw the chasm, too. You've shown me a path forward. Blessed is the person who is needed by someone else. What are we talking about? It's nothing. It's nothing. And why are you hiding it? Come on. Don't leave me out. I want to know. Unacceptable. To me. And tis. Right? Tis? Yes, ma'am. Alright, now we go talk to this hold of itself king.
Onius oblige, vessel of wind. His Majesty bids you come.
Alright. Alright. While the king yammers, I'm just going to flag Chris's next stream is 18+.
Why then did you not come to me for an audience immediately? I was dreadfully worried, you know. I'd begun to think you'd fallen victim to some terrible accident.
You really suck at hiding your sarcasm. Dang.
So, what of the Caldislan Chasm?
I fear it was worse even than your Majesty had imagined.
So tell me, was it worse than the state of your own nation? Are you even aware of the situation here?
The wind remains still.
And the Grand Mill be calmed. I'm pleased to see you're not totally ignorant. The turbines that form the heart of this kingdom, the greatest symbols of her wisdom, now turn my hand.
Yes.
The hands of our citizens. Compulsory labor service. Our survival hinges now upon their sacrifice. And even that will not last forever.
Any other Christmas streams afterwards? Ah, here we go. We got this one too. Yeah, Cam, we're
We
listening
need
to
that mill turning again soon. Not by our citizens' hands, but by the wind.
18+ tags to apply to Christmas. It'll actually make all the 18+ redeems available too, including the TTS. And there we go. Those are the only ones I need to mark.
And whose job is it to see that the wind blows, if not the Vestals? I can think of no other value you provide, save that.
What value do you provide, Cameron, aside from running your mouth and embracing slavery?
Anyway, will you now end the suffering your negligence has caused to this land, to its people? Or is that beyond your abilities? Perhaps you would sooner run again, turn away from the plight of your people.
If that is all His Majesty wished to say, I'll be on my way. I haven't the time to waste here.
Adios is done.
What? I'll not be spoken to like this! Just
Well, you
whose
were.
fault do you think this mess is, girl?
Yours. Because you have no failover for when the wind is calm.
That could have gone better. Not that I blame you for getting mad.
Mad? I felt no anger. Only... fear. The king frightens me.
His tone was far from pleasant, but he didn't seem dangerous.
The people who had come to hear him speak frightened me the same. Everyone in this city...
His fault the wind is not a bit. Maybe, but I mean, apparently the wind crystals are the ones that run it. I don't know. I can't really link the, I guess, everybody's scapegoat in the darkness, but I mean, it just looked like darkness. It was probably some sort of creature. Don't know who sent that creature, but, I don't know, maybe we'll find out later.
They see me only as the Vestal, not a human being. I don't know how to speak to them. Just thinking on it sets my legs to trembling.
That explains the tense look you've worn since we've landed here.
Yes, Agnes does not like crowds.
Personally, I felt amazing after that little conversation. Did you see his face? It was purple. I nearly laughed out loud.
I tuned him out about halfway through his speech myself. I never did have much attention span for listening to men go on. Now women...
In any
ring a
case,
bell?
we'd best hurry to the temple. It's all that I can do.
Oh boy, blue marks. These are side quests that get you extra classes. But first, we gotta speak. So, what is this temple like exactly? I have no idea what to expect. It's a holy center that has been a center... It is a holy place that has been a center of worship for millennia. Each crystal wed is a Vestal, who spends their lifetime in steady prayer. Exactly, they're married to the crystals. Vestalins, girls chosen as successors to the Vestal, go to live in the temples. They leave its premises only very rarely. And so, to a Vestal, the temple is also a home. Flower garden, with no boys allowed. Be quiet, ring a bell. So you were inside the temple ever since you became a Vestalin? It was quite rare to leave, save for a few public rites here. Does that mean you were all alone? Wasn't that hard? I was not alone, no. The Mother Vestal, the predecessor, placed me to serve in her place. And there were acolytes. They would go into town and purchase all we need. But you left for this journey. Yes, that's proof of importance. No, even so, I never intended to leave the temple. Never intended any of this. It's a very different situation. Okay, so now we gotta look at daggers. Apparently. Which is funny because I've already looked at daggers, but the game doesn't check to see if you actually look through daggers. And you gotta look through all 4 pages. Also, let's get rid of some of these new markers. Because they bother me. No. There we go. So now we got information on the king. Got information on the Temple of Wind. Antrim itself. Plenty of lore to be had as you advance in the story. And then you got your sub-scenarios, which I highly recommend going for. because they do get you additional jobs. We're going to stay focused mainly on the main story. We're not going to run into any encounters on the way here? Okay. Ah, yes, here we are, the Temple of Wind.
Do you feel that?
Feel the air?
Monsters. Monsters roaming here, and quite a few.
So, wait. You feel them, you sense them, right? It's not you hear them, you hear like some sort of unpleasant noises around the corner or anything like that.
Inside the temple? How?
They probably just wandered on in. They used the front door.
What happened to this place, Agnes?
The crystal of wind was swallowed up in darkness.
They may have also been summoned from this darkness that is being blamed.
Darkness.
Yes, at the chasm in Kaldisla. It opened at the same time the crystal lost its light.
Well, that's an interesting piece of information.
And the dark that consumed it continues to breed more darkness
Blame
still.
the king. Yeah, maybe. That king is definitely up to something unsavory. Not sure if it has anything to do with the crystals, but that king is definitely up to something. This seems very ill-mannered.
I expect that Font of Shadows is to blame for drawing these creatures here.
Not good.
Yet we've no choice. Keep vigilant as we proceed. A moment's distraction could prove fatal.
And then we got a party chat. Hold on, I'm gonna raise the microphone a little so I don't have to crane my neck up as much. Vestals and Aquilite. What was your daily life? What was your daily life like here for you, Agnes? Like in the temple? The acolytes and I offered our prayers to the crystals every day without fail. Oof, no days off? The sole purpose for the Vestal and acolytes' existence is to see these prayers go on unbroken. Well, me, I wouldn't opt in for this kind of life. That sounds very, very repetitive and very, let's just say, I can't help but have your mind wander when you're just doing the same thing every day. I see. Each day, we would awaken with the sun and perform morning prayers. I couldn't drag myself out of bed that early. And that's just about bedtime for me. Sure, because you're out wandering all night. So if you wake up at dawn, when do you go to sleep? The days ended with the sun setting. That all sounds very disciplined. Harsh even. Perhaps, but I cherished it. Even now, I long to return to that life dearly. I'm glad I get out to see the world. Down here. Sorry, nothing. Okay. And monsters are around this corner. Willem, I will examine you. Miss. Okay, it's just spam. That's all we'll get. We're going to, yeah, we'll just do a few there. have any offensive magic, so I'm just gonna keep building. Ring-a-bill, on the other hand. Punch him! And what are you weak to? You are weak to water. Or ice. Water and ice are the same thing in this RPG as well. Building up our experience point. Now there is some... Oh, there we go. I was about to say, there is some dialogue here that's voiced.
What's all this on the floor?
The Crystallist scriptures.
Oh, what sort of things do they say?
Dauntless Seeker, offer your prayers unto the crystals. So too shall the Vestal, in accordance with the teachings. Their resplendent light shall cleave a path through darkest night, and banish fear from every shadow. The scriptures have been passed down through more than 2 millennia, since the founding of the Orthodoxy. The excerpt I gave is among their most important passages.
What is with all the, like... Why is darkness always, like, chastised as a really bad thing? We get that during the night, do we not?
I've heard it. From one of the old shepherds, when I was young.
It's that famous then?
Oh, back. Welcome on back, Hemlock. Yeah, peck this microphone a little. Ah, yes. The cape. Actually, underneath the cape, I have a pretty familiar looking shirt. I got that tie-dye shirt. Oh, can't even really see it. Oh. I don't have a button to turn off green screen, but that's green. So apparently, despite the our postal service being on strike, this one still managed to make it here through some third-party carrier I never heard of. And it wasn't DHL. I've heard of DHL. They don't appear here very often, but every once in a while. No, some other third-party company that appears to have, like, spawned out of nowhere. So apparently, eventually, if you're in the prairie region, you do wind up getting the merch you get over in the school's merch shop there.
I've never read them, nor heard them quoted.
It looks as if someone tried to carry them away from here.
I actually could assign a button to Firebot here, like a little quick button that would turn on and off the green screen. In fact, that might actually be really easy to do. I'd go to Facecam, we got, you know, the green screen feature. Go add custom action. I'll just call it GS. I'll know what it means. Custom effect, and then it's going to be OBS filter. Toggle OBS filter. Now I've got to look for the correct one. Ah, face cam. Green screen, and I'm going to set it to toggle. I don't think there is a second face cam. I'm pretty sure they are referenced. And now that I have it added, ah, yes, there we go. I can easily trigger that on and off now. So now I got a little button there. Okay, anyway.
The Acolytes. They were women of exceptional faith. I expect they came here desperate to protect these writings.
This stain upon the floor. I'm afraid it's blood.
I mean, probably. We got stairs that go down, and we got a convenient line of rubble here, preventing us from going over the rubble. Why can't we just step over the rubble? They don't want to break their legs. Actually, I think Bravely Default was one of those ones where even the developers sort of made fun of the fact that the legs were pretty much sticks. They had no feet in the 3DS version. We'll just do a cure on the entire party. Damage. Nice. Yes. Oh, look at that. That did the trick. Here we go. Grab some treasures. Grab a remedy. That's our cure-all item. Let's say I'm pretty sure there's a treasure down here. And now we got this gargoyle. Pull up Anya to the examine since doesn't really have much for offensive moves. Also, we can adjust our speed easily too. I highly recommend speeding it right up because, oh my goodness, normal speed feels really slow, or maybe it actually is. Also, this gargoyle is weak to wind. We don't know when. Level up White Mage enough and get the appropriate scroll, and you'll have it. But for now, we don't have that. By the way, here's the summon friend feature. So we got Krista and your guests you can summon too. We're gonna wait until the boss to do this because it's funny that way. We're gonna get rid of the gargoyle first, because the gargoyle is actually really annoying. Actually, if you press the, it's the left directional pad, you get to see the enemies here. If you click on it, you actually get to see their stats, given that you have examined them before. Aim of 91. Oh. That was an explosive. Gargoyle knows how to cast Protect on itself. Well, I guess we're just doing a bunch of smacking around now. Except for if Idea, who's going to continue using Blizzard. There we go. We have found ourselves a high potion. Hello, potion. Nice to meet you, too. Yes, that was way too easy, I know. I know, that was way too easy. I'm gonna turn everybody up. Yeah, we can only pick one person at a time at this point. We'll just sneak in a second. As for Ring a Bell, we're gonna get rid of that gargoyle. Dia has now used magic enough that her special is available. We're gonna save that for the boss as well, if the boss lives through the summons. Silence and Dagger finally did its thing on a creature that is not impacted by the status. Wow, 2 HP left. Lovely. Hold on. We're gonna do this just for the funnies. Really? Let's do that again, except without the bullshit of randomly missing. There we go. Poked in the eye. Dia's 1 experience point short. Okay, we're gonna try not to trigger any cutscenes while the ads are going. We do have we have our 1-minute heads up on ads. Ah, an arrow lantern. They're weak to fire. Let's see. They've got slightly higher physical defense. Here, and then we're going to do a whole bunch of punching. I keep expecting you to bonk the mic with the beak when you talk. No, for once, I actually have the microphone positioned high enough to mostly avoid that. Mostly. Oh, okay. Well, this fight's already almost over. One more fire from Idea should do the trick. Oh, we got one more annoyance. There we go. Ring the bell, pick him out. Alright, we have a weather station update. Because the ads are now rolling. 17.6 degrees. Dew point of 6.5. That's gone up by a decent amount. The temperature's actually looking a little nice around where my station is. Winds 8, gusting 16 kilometers an hour. Alright. Nice. Not bad temperatures at all. We got another cutscene here. However, we also have ads rolling right now. So I'm just gonna make sure the ads conclude before we do that. In the meanwhile, it looks like our armor shop is now has completed its upgrade. Yeah, we still got enough time left in the game. We can finish that off. Then, since we don't stream until next week, I can assign one person to each spot as well as I can. We got new location. We got Temple of Wind. Spiral-shaped tower. Ah, yes. I wouldn't have suspected. Silence, liver quarters, crumbled. Acrolytes swallowed by darkness, as we saw on the opening cutscene when we started this. Turbo Ether. Ah, yes. By having this, you will go racing through the halls. Got your remedy. Our wind charm, which gives you resistance to wind. Which doesn't really help much in this dungeon. Arrow lantern, gargoyle, and golem, which we all encountered in this area.
This is terrible.
It's like a storm swept through in the middle of supper.
That could have very well done so.
What are these scraps of cloth?
Habits.
Habits?
Huh? Oh, I'm so sorry.
They belong to the acolytes who lived here. They were tasked with looking after me. I owe them all so much.
Habits.
Where have they gone?
Why are you asking that question? Don't you already know the answer to that? Not like they left. It's not like they went out the door and be like, "Oh yeah, we'll be back later." Crystal swallowing up darkness, and then they just leave and like, "Oh yeah, we'll be back later. Bye." I love that chance of failure. Like, why even? I can't wait until we learn to sing this, because then we don't have to do this every bloody time. Oh, hold on. Yeah, Wake Up Bell's cool and all, but let's keep our HP up too. Hey, Invigorate, can you actually be useful this time? These fellows are gonna take forever, and they keep spamming sleep. They're bloody annoying. I love it when an enemy is left with next to no HP. Yeah, 4 HP. Seriously? Just like... be gone. Could use this again, just do it, you know, increase the specials that we have. Hey, need the break there. Yeah, nice double crit. Another punch. Sounds good to me. There we go. I think we're going to use that ether now. They're everywhere. No, not on yourself. There we go. You know what? I mean, they're not weak to any of the elements that we currently have anyway, so we'll just do that. Punch him! With the style of a falcon. You know what? We're just gonna make sure. There we go. We made sure. Then I proceed to go the wrong way. By the way, okay, this is annoying. Too many encounters. You eventually get the ability to shut them off, but that is not here. Can this game stop giving extra brave points to the enemy? No, we're going to cure the whole party. Punch this annoying gargoyle again. Oh, excellent. Can't use any of its annoying spells now. All gone. This fella doesn't care right now. You have to come back when you've got a certain job. Israel Rod. Well, there we go. We got our upgrades. Pretty decent upgrade. Well worth equipping. That's neat. Can we just leave?
Just awful. It's in complete chaos.
Need some chaos control to bring some control to that chaos.
Yet swallowed up in silence. And in that stillness, grief. This place is steeped in sadness.
The women here made themselves a human shield that I might get away.
Shouldn't have lifted the mask. Now my nose is gonna be bothered every time I put it back down again.
And now, all of them gone. It's Narende all over again.
Yet I haven't the leisure to send them on or to mourn them. I'm not allowed even the luxury of grief. They sacrificed themselves that I might protect the crystal.
Huh.
I'll not betray them. I swear it. No matter what happens.
Surely you can allow yourself to grieve.
I pray for them, that they may know peace. But for now, I must press onward. The crystal altar is just beyond. Follow me.
Okay, Anyas, following. That's a shiny lever. And that's our shortcut, so we don't have to go through all that again. Really? How about no? First of all, we're gonna do a rest in head, which takes away way too much beat. I should mention. When you're buying adventure, though, you can just spam encounters. Israel Dagger. stronger, it doesn't have a tiny chance to cast silence, but... See, you can get a little spammy. Get some peek out of it. Repeat if you really want to. Well, hello. You want to say hello? You want to say hello to everybody? You want to say hello? You want to say hello? No? Just gonna stare at me from over there? You wanna come over and say hello? Nope, she's good there. Just laid down. He's staring at me right now. How is our funds now? Okay, we need to recover our... We need more pig. That's a lot more sustainable. Well, we can bump up our encounters to 200% if we really want more enemies. And then we can just do this. We gotta watch out for everybody's HP as well. Or sorry, MP. Oh, nice. I think we just got a free MP restoration item. That's also very nice. I set the command to avoid engaging auto battle. Alright, how much speed do we have now? 999. Very good. Let's make just a little more, and then I'll set the encounter right back to normal, and we'll see. This is the grinding part. I'm not going to do it too much. Once we have the New Game Plus file in, we really don't have to worry about it much. Which will be nice. Ah! Raider is now complete. Next one, 2 hours and 30 minutes. 2 hour 30 minute, yes. We're not going to bother getting started on that. What I want to do is I want to try and get one person working on each building. Or as close as we can get to achieving that. think we can get away with one more encounter before we need to rest in tent. See, we're making a little bit. Or are we? I think 500 for a tent is absolutely ridiculous here. Also, you know what? I'm just gonna press use. That'll set us to auto battle. And then we just do wandering around like this is how you fast speed roll. The only really annoying part is there is a chance that the enemy strikes first. And since the gargoyles can do status ailments, that might cause the auto battle to cancel, but let's hope we don't have to deal with that. Keeping an eye on idiots. Oh, okay, we got a new support ability. Earning 44 peak per battle, which honestly is not. Oh, 1,599. Never mind. We're making good. We're making a good amount off of this. Especially if the golem keeps showing up on its own. There we go, that should be our last set of grinding for a little bit. Bring the encounter right back down to 100%. We're gonna proceed with the story. After we rest in the tent for an extortionate 500, at least now we're at 1,400 peak, so should be a little better off. Now we can hit the save button. It selects file 1 by default to drive me nuts. Ah. Looks pretty dim.
It's enormous!
Even hearing the stories, I'd never expect it.
Mega crystal. Progress on the village seems to be coming along nicely. Yes, not too bad, I suppose. I trust you have a draw planned out of bringing out the crowds, Tis. draw? Sure. An attraction, a selling point. You need people to come here, right? Well, think of it the other way around. Norende needs a place... needs to be a place people want to go. Ah, good point. A draw. Someplace lots of people will want to go. Yeah, exactly. So, none of the big cities in the prairie region. There, you know, okay, there's a lot of places that are nice to visit. Sorry, Winnipeg, you're not on that list, but... No, seriously. When I was training in Winnipeg during the train conductor days, the river smelled like sewage. It's not a very fun walk. There's still some nice aesthetics tree-wise, and it was fall, so... Also, vicious gray squirrels over there. The big gray squirrels that are somewhat aggressive. They're over there. We actually don't get those squirrels here. We mostly get brown squirrels, sometimes red squirrels. Which, by the way, are not actually red. It's just, for some reason, people like calling the color orange red for some reason. Oh, what about a special move shop? That sounds exciting, right? Anybody? Sounds exciting for me. But is there really much consumer demand for special moves? Well, sure, they're fun, and flashy, and fun? I bet warriors the world over would flock there to shop. Enough to fill a village. I think this shop would have a broad enough appeal. Sure, maybe. I mean, special attacks. You have to meet special conditions before moving them, or using them. And they're extra powerful. Perhaps you make a strong case. Perhaps I'll plan to take my next date to this shop or two. Date? What kind of color is he planning to go out with? I don't know. It's not Krista. Krista's the
Its light is
brawler.
dimmer still than when I left. I've watched over the crystal all my life, but this... I've never seen this.
We need to release it from the darkness. Agnes, you know what to do, don't you?
The Mother Vestal, my predecessor, showed me as a child. A right to cleanse the crystal of any evil to befall it. I'm to sharpen my focus to a single point and align my breathing to the thrum of the crystal's natural rhythm.
Gotta feel the crystal's natural rhythm. Okay, so you gotta dance for it.
Every Vestal to come before me has poured her prayers into the crystal. The time has come to draw upon that store of will and awaken it.
It involves dancing, right? We're talking about rhythm.
You do your
Correct?
office proud. Now for the final step.
The Vestal garb.
Right. Without that to serve as a conduit, you won't be able to set the crystal to resonating.
So the garb lets you like flick a switch here that's just like changed crystal's mode to resonated.
The Mother Vestal's was stored in the reliquary.
Lead the way. Once we have that, we can begin the rite of awakening.
Yes. Alright, so we picked up some new items on the way. What? Teleport stone is new? I thought I already had one. We got Mithril Rod, we got Mithril Dagger. Here we go. We've got our upgraded bonuses. So you got this one here. You got your ace and you got your hero. You got this for sweeper too. By the way, good luck getting Sweeper Hero. That would mean wiping out all of the enemy party at the same time. And because there's damage variation and RNG in this game, again, good luck. Alright, so we got our Temple of Wind, Altar of the Crystal got added, all that stuff. Terms, crystals, more crystal lore, all that good stuff. Again, I'd be spending decades if I just went over all the words of that. Alright, so we inspect here.
That's the garb you need?
Yes, this is it. But the dark has beaten us here.
Oh, you mean the dark got mad and, like, ripped that apart? You sure it's not one of the monsters in the temple?
Oh, look at it. It's in tatters. And it must have been such a beautiful piece.
It may not serve its function in this state, yet no other set remains to us.
What now, then? We can't perform the rite without it.
Why not give it a try as is? Even without its sacred power, the frock is deliciously holy.
Ring a bell.
Stop talking, ring a bell.
Yes, I would say the same. Really, ring a bell?
If this garb is destroyed, can we make a new one?
A set of holy vestments used in some miraculous ritual? Sure, Tiz. Let me ask my tailor.
No, he's right. That's it.
Krista Maid's tailor. You could ask Krista. Oh wait,
We
she's
must
not in
speak
this
with the
world.
old sage of the Yuliana Woods. He has seen to the creation of the Vestal's garbs and other ceremonial tools for generations. There's no finer craftsman. I met him only once, as a small child together with the Mother Vestal.
I was about to say, why are the crystals so quiet? It's because most of them did not reach me. They were all like over there. Welcome on in, Kristas. I was about to say, that's a Krista right there. This is not Krista. That's me. Hello. Hi.
More than a decade has passed. I cannot say whether he is still there, or even alive, but...
But if he can make us a new set of vestments, why are we still standing around talking?
I've never heard of these woods. Where are they? How?
I recall the forest being uncommonly dense. Also, there was a lake.
There's... Okay, hold on. In a lot of cases, sages end up being, like, ridiculously old, so... I'm thinking that this sage is probably going to be ridiculously old. Yeah, that's why the sectoral leader is often called, like, a sage, like, being or something like that, because it's, like, over 16,000 years old. Ridiculous.
If it's large enough to float a ship, I'll land us there. Now, what of the ladies of Yuliana? Are there many ladies?
Ring a bell, it's woods! What the heck do you expect?
Ignore him. Can we be certain this lake hasn't rotted through like the oceans? That's not how I fancy ending my life.
Well, what does Ringabel's journal have to say on the matter?
Let's have a look. Ah, here we are. Yuliana, yes. The hidden heart of an ancient wood, northeast of Ansheim.
Given the book's owner, I half expected some note about the lack of women there.
Women or no, that's our next destination.
Indeed, but since we're going, let's hope for ladies.
Even Aries, like... Why? Because it's like... a large majority of these cutscenes, I feel like Aerie really is just, like, not reacting, doesn't really care what people are saying. Just like, yeah, whatever, awaken the crystals. It's like, okay, Aerie, you're so bloody serious. Calm down. Oh, we killed Autoon. Alright, well, goodbye. Whoops. Okay, now I'm gonna... turn it off. Back over here. Counter worm. That's neat. Okay. We're back in the town. Did we get any new? We did not get any new. Did not get any new individuals here. However, while we're here, let's go get the let's go get some magic scrolls. Oh, we could have gotten an arrow. And that's about all we can get right now. Can we even afford to stay at the end? We can, but we're barely missing HP right now, so we're fine. Get rid of that. We're just gonna mark all the notes as complete. Again, I don't have the time to read all the notes. There's lots of notes being made all the time. Ah, these woods look pretty stinky. Ah, there we go.
Yes, this feels familiar. It's been ages, but this is it. We were here.
It's
The Mother
place.
Vestal, I,
The place
and
of
Olivia.
Was that strange, distant groaning here then, too? Or am I the only one who's thoroughly unsettled right now?
You're not alone. The lack of women here is positively chilling.
Though it seems someone lives here.
Hello? Is anyone there?
I thought I heard something. This place draws few visitors, I fear, and me fewer still. So, to whom do I owe this pleasure?
I am Agnes Oblige, sir. Vestal of Wind.
Sage.
Little Agnes, is it? Oh, you have grown, child. You were scarce more than a little sprout when your predecessor brought you here. Now look at you. A fine woman you've become. Fine and plump and pleasantly jiggly.
Ugh, lovely. It's a geriatric ring-a-bell.
Then you are indeed the sage I seek. I fear I do not remember your name, sir.
Oh, we are a lot alike in that, my dear. Not many people around these parts to call me by it. Whatever it was. Sage will do just fine by me. It is what the last Vestal called me. At her heels, you. Thage, you'd call. A more charming little echo I've never heard.
Well, I am glad to have found you.
Feels rather good to hear a pretty young thing like you was looking for me. Seems I've not quite lost my charm. Now, you called yourself Vestal. I take it that means the last Vestal is...
Yes, sir. Her tenure as Vestal ended 5 years ago. Her life, a year later.
I see. A sad loss for all of us. She was fair but firm. Very firm. She had taut curves fit to drive a man mad.
I would call him a curve. Yeah, probably.
We shall be needing an in-depth account, good sage. Also, a briefing on any wild women of the woods.
Stop talking. Just stop.
You've quite the following, my dear. I had thought the Vestals forswore all contact with the outside
This
world.
is just not here at all.
They are assisting me in my task.
Oh, assistance, eh? I see. Oh, and such colorful characters they are. I've kept you out here long enough. Come inside. I see. Well, that's quite the story.
Oh, there we go. Now Tiz is around.
You've been brave to come this far, Agnes.
Yes, bravely so.
I'd not have managed on my own. I owe Tiz a great debt.
Well, perhaps it is we've come to the harrowing.
Heroin.
The harrowing?
The swelling dark is a harbinger, lad, as is the fall of the temples, the dulling crystals, the great chasm.
It is the Vestal's calling to see that darkness purged. I must awaken the 4 crystals.
Awaken them?
Absolutely astonishing!
Ring a bell, for Pete's sakes. We're like on the verge of possibly learning something important.
Huh? What?
I took the liberty of stealing a peek at the ladies' fashions you've assembled in the next room, good sir. Each is a beauty fit to outshine the next. Their allure had me spellbound. Spellbound, I tell you.
I'm impressed a man of your scant years can properly appreciate them.
I would gladly talk the night away with a man of your genius.
Yeah. These two, unfortunately, would get along with one another, now would they? Jesus.
They're a matched pair.
Exactly, Adia. And I don't think that's a good thing.
Ring a
Don't
bell,
consider that a
please.
good thing.
We're in the middle of an important discussion.
Yeah, we really are, ring a bell, for Pete's sakes. Felt like we were about to learn, like, an important piece of information.
As am I, my friend. This is art, romance. You'll come to understand in a few years. And as I recall, we didn't come here to talk. We came to procure Vestal garb as quickly as possible. While you were chatting, I searched. My efforts bore unexpected fruit, that's all.
So, you've come to me because of your need for new vestments, have you?
I have. The garb housed in the temple was lost to the darkness. We found it in scrap, sir.
Those garbs are woven from rainbow thread. No substitute will suffice.
Now that sounds like an item you get in Fantasy Life.
And is this thread something you keep on hand?
I fear not,
Say,
my dear.
No. Or hold on. I got the sound effects folder open. Except I can't find the clip. There it is.
No.
The Vestal to wear the garb must procure the thread herself. It is tradition. The last Vestal of Wind did so, as did her predecessor and countless Vestals before.
The Vestal before that, and the Vestal before that, and also the Vestal before that Vestal.
Even had I the thread used to craft the last Vestal's garb, I could not fashion it into aught of use to you.
I understand. Tell me where I must go.
Of course, my child. But come, the day is nearly spent. Stay the night. Oh, yes, if you girls would like, I would be happily obliged to make space in my own bed for you.
No.
Unacceptable.
Exactly.
No?
Likewise.
Then let the two of us pass the night in ardent conversation.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Good morning.
Hold on, I've got some other
Slept
no's
well,
lined
I
up for
trust. Idea, was it? How about making a nip of breakfast now for an old man, eh?
What? Why should I cook for you?
Because a young beauty's home-cooked meal is far more appetizing than anything I might make myself, of course.
Fun fact, even if Idea did, there would be regrets. Idea's actually not a good cook.
Given her upbringing, I've grave doubts the Vestal could boil water, let alone cook. That leaves you.
Food can wait, Sage. Now the location of the rainbow thread, if you please.
And yes, jealous are you? Oh, that's adorable.
The location of the rainbow thread, if you please.
You're no fun at all. Very well, then. I prepared a light meal while you were sleeping. Eat before you go.
Don't forget to eat before you go.
You'll find the rainbow thread very deep in a cave that is far west of here. I shall mark it upon your map.
The cave. What's the cave called? The Yulana Cave? Is that what it's going to be called? Oh, by the way, there are hidden items. No, not there. There's a peace ring. That's an inspect for bed. That is not the inspect for a hidden item. Oh, here we go. An Antarctic wind. I don't trust him, but I could probably throw him very far. Yeah, probably. It's probably very light. How about a nip of breakfast for an old man? Ha! He cooks just fine. Quite. It was nothing especially fancy or out of the ordinary, but it went down fine. I thought it was really good, actually. Likewise. I wonder why he would have wanted you to cook for him, Adia. All alone, out here in the woods? Maybe he missed the taste of the big city. Aw, when you put it that way, I feel bad for saying no. What sort of food do you like to cook, Adia? I haven't cooked enough to have a specialty or anything, but if I had to pick something, I make a mean jam and butter omelet. Beg your pardon? Or whipped chestnut and sweet potato toast? Have you ever tried marshmallow and condensed milk risotto? No. But it sounds sweet. Painfully so. Yep, Mother and Father were left speechless by its amazing deliciousness. Oh dear goodness, Adia. I feel like Adia would actually make extremely spicy food. Probably, actually. Probably. I'd be happy to whip up some for you next time. Right. Next time. Okay, so we got another thing complete. When we reach the end of the stream, we will get one person assigned to each place that we can. Especially these. That's the strategy of this game. When you're about to finish playing, just assign everybody to a build-in and make sure the timer is approximately how much time you're expecting to take a break. For instance, the recommended amount of sleep is 8 hours, so if you're planning on putting the game down for the night, then set something to roughly 8 hours. Or the equivalent of such. One person is 2 hours and 30 minutes. 2 persons is 1 hour 15 minutes. It'll keep dividing by 50 for each person from the current amount. So 50% less, 75% less, and the decrease will be less and less significant the more individuals devoted to it. By the way, you can't speak to any of these creatures. Who is this mysterious... Is that a fox, or is that a dog, or is that both? A fox dog. Similar families. And this pig. I can't even speak to this pig either. Just like over there. It's a fox. Yeah, its tail throws... It's the tail that's throwing me off. That's a fox, of course. That's actually this adventurer's companion. Speaking of, what kind of spells do you have? Nothing. Plus, we've only got 35 peaks, so yeah. Our HP is fully restored now, and now we gotta go to a tunnel. Yes, I was talking about the green one. That was throwing me off a little. Green dog. A wild dog that has gained the ability to camouflage, gradually becoming more and more green in the forest. Yeah, you can press plus to quick heal. Click from the item menu. Autoplay, it's basically telling you how to quickly grind if you need to. Oh, look at that! Greater Cates. I don't think silence is going to do you very good in this ring of bell. They are all weak to water, so we can just blizzard them all. Just cast silence on somebody who's already silenced. That's fine. There we go. If we got rid of all 3 of them at the same time, that would have been a sweeper. Hey, to the cave. I wasn't sure if we were going to run into an encounter or not.
Ugh. What a dank, wretched place. Who knows what's lurking inside? Are we certain we'll find this thread in here?
I wouldn't put it past that sage to be pulling our leg. A slippery old fox, that one.
Said the slippery young fox.
Exactly.
The sage has aided Vestals for generations. Let us trust in him for now.
Then we've no reason to stand around debating. Let's press on.
Just a hint of doubt. There we go. I'll do that for now. Stairs almost caught me and set me back up. Okay, so yeah, we got the sage now. New things about crystals, new thing about consumable, the Antarctic wind we picked up, accessories, peace ring, nullifies confuse. Our dog is now snoring. The microphone won't be able to pick up on it, but yeah, our dog is now snoring. Actually, I wonder if I can get it to pick up. Okay, I'm gonna do something that I might regret later. Nope, microphone can't pick up on it. Normally, I don't mess around with these controls. But I had to see if things would be picked up on. Oh, ads begun are about to be sprayed. By the way, during the last week of October, the ad messages will change to Halloween. I love how Cat Safe is a playable character in Final Fantasy VII. Yep. Oh my goodness. That is pretty great. We got our Greater Kate, we got our Kate Sith, and then, of course, there'll probably be upgraded ones up here. Did ya know about this feature? Did you know that? Speaking of nullify and confuse, I know these stupid moths can inflict confuse. Oh, I can't change accessories in mid-battle, apparently. And we don't know Rays yet. If we knew Rays, then I'd cast Rays on those two, on the zombie wolves. They're undead, so casting Rays has a chance of instantly getting rid of them. Alright, the ads have begun to roll. We got a very nice number on the Fahrenheit side for the current temperature. We got 20.9 degrees, 69.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Pretty nice. Dew points of 6.5, 43.7 Fahrenheit. Winds 11, 6.8 miles per hour. Gusts 21 kilometers an hour, 13 miles per hour. Feels like 19. 66.2 Fahrenheit. At least where the station is located. Actually, I gotta say, our temperature is pretty close to the station's temperature. Must not be much of a temperature drain today. Anyway, during the ads, we'll still go through with these annoying random battles. Oh, that's right. You can do, you have the healing special ready, too. I sort of want to save all of that for later. I think we're going to get rid of them off first. And Dia, I think we're going to do a whole bunch of fire. Ah, there we go. We're good. Good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Oh my goodness. There's a little crochet party. Hope you're having a lot of fun doing that. Okay, we gotta examine these mats. I don't have onions to do that. Get rid of that annoying status ailment. We're gonna punch some bats in the face. No particular weaknesses. That's unfortunate. We can get ourselves some free turns, though. Might have decided sword. Oh yeah. What? That's a cute emote. Love seeing all the cute emotes out in the community. By the way, anything's up for those emotes. So yeah, really, really good. Okay, we've woken up the bat. Now we're going to bat the bat with some fists. And we'll burn it with some fire, too. There we go. For some reason, I don't really like this dungeon very much. I can't think of why. I just don't like it. Well, what? You're all there. I'm just gonna punch this moth. I don't like the moth. Did that wolf just waste another turn using a move that damages itself without attacking? Alright. We're getting rid of them off. Okay, that ends that fight. That's not the most efficient way to end the fight. Oh my goodness. Am I choosing every single way except for the correct way? Here, can I just set the encounter rate to 50? We'll do grinding at the end if we need to. Okay, well, Moth is now sleeping. That's what we're trying to get rid of. We're going to use Spear on the undead. We're going to use that classic trick. There we go. Now it's just the mob, which is currently sleeping. So we're going to take an extra turn. Get some healing going. Alright, Moth's awake. And now the Moth is gone. Goodbye, Moth. Are you kidding me? I'm just going everywhere that's not the correct way. Yeah, can we just not, like, no thanks. I'm just not interested. Like I said, for some reason I just don't like this dungeon. Alright, now we got two moths. Go to sleep, moths. I'm actually not sure why I had, against people. She could have just... She could have just, you know, done something else, or maybe protect, I don't know. Maybe she doesn't have a lot of power, so... Not a lot of power. There we go. Much better. Ah, here we go. The way forward. I always get first strike. That's awesome. There's that annoying poison status again. Thankfully, that's easier to get rid of. Anya's takes so long to move. We'll just do it from here then. You know, with this boss fight coming up, maybe we should just use the summoning feature there, and maybe we'll just summon a Kurista because we can. We have to examine the Dark Lantern. We have to look at it very closely. Weak to light. Imagine my surprise. I didn't know that. Alright, go away, Moth. Missed one of his hits. We'll just do a cure on everybody. That's just for luck-based ability, so I'm not really that concerned about it. I don't think Ringerville has very good defense. You can't pray for default spring and something with dread, that's what it does here. Oh my goodness, they're already pretty much gone. Let's just get rid of them. No, don't even waste MP on this. Just get rid of them. There we go. We are good. There's nobody here. The individuals you are seeing, they are just illusions. Wait, what? Why did I just try to use a magic move and it said not enough MP? How much MP do they have? 5? Oh, here we go. Okay, how much is your expensive test tent? Still costs 500. Thankfully, we made a decent amount of pig off of this. Ooh, we got another area all ready to go. Sorry, I have to get rid of these new markers. They're annoying.
Ah! Look there! Is that the rainbow thread?
Oh, it's lovely! I'm shocked we actually found it here. Now, let's collect it and be quit of this place.
Oh, wait, we're not alone.
Oh, we're not alone. Somebody's going into the microphone.
A monster?
Ah, it's just dragon. No particular type of dragon. It's just yeah, dragon. That's all this is. Well, you'll never guess this the family of enemy that this dragon is in. Dragon. Oh my goodness. Imagine the shock. Here, we're gonna do this just because. We're gonna summon a Kadista. We're going to invoke Kadista. We won't need to heal this turn if we're summoning a Kadista because healing specials are actually pretty good. They're very potent. This might one-shot the dragon. We'll give her one more turn.
Say goodbye!
By the way, specials temporarily pass the buff cap. They break it to up to 200% for the basic stats, instead of the default 150%. We also get one bracelet from that. Now, I think we're going to do punch, 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 and then we're gonna do our special. Or, sorry, we're gonna send. I'm sorry, receive. Summon a friend. Call a friend. Dragon weak to blizzard. specials last as long as the music does, just like we were told at the beginning. Ah! You can get that achievement by sending a friend to do max damage. They must have been facing off against a tougher enemy when they sent that. As hinted by the fact that they were level 55. We learned a lot of things here.
Well, that was a surprise.
Yeah.
No one said anything about a monster! Did the old man know about this? If he knew and didn't tell us, he's awful! That would be lying!
Would it? Technically, it wouldn't be Eri, actually, because he said absolutely nothing about it. It is foregoing important information to keep in mind, though.
How could he put the Vestal in danger? Without her, who would perform the rites?
Be calm, Eri. Perhaps this was a trial of sorts. A test of my resolve and skill as Vestal. Regardless, we found what we came for. Let's return with the thread.
But why a dragon? Why did it have to be a dragon? Oh look, we got a teleport stone. That's funny, we're about to use a teleport stone to get out of this dungeon I don't like. Like I said, I don't know what it is about this dungeon, I just don't like it. We found our first dragon kind entity. A dragon. Wow. Now we're about to use a teleport stone to get out of here. And because the healing turn didn't roll, we're gonna get everybody healed. Alright, we're out of this cave. Ah, yes. These characters are pretty low HP, actually. I guess... I think we'll cast the fire, will probably do it. Yep. Alright. We're back. Oh. Sage almost blended in with the environment, really.
Ah, back in one piece, are you? Very impressive.
Then you did know! A word of warning might have helped you, old lech.
It's been so long since I set about crafting Vestal garb. I'd completely forgotten.
Forgot about leaving a dragon over there.
I believe you were in a hurry. I'll begin straight away. All the haste in the world won't see it done before tomorrow. Make yourselves at home till then, hmm?
Agnes?
She is, there. Ah. Ah!
What's the matter? Trouble sleeping?
Sir, do you remember this pendant?
Ah, yes, that mysterious pendant.
I've treasured it like a good luck charm since I was a child. Ever since the day you gave it to me.
It is pretty handy to have. Just readjusting those really annoying straps. Now, what is up with these straps? Like, what is with them? Oh, it's not bugging this ear at all, actually. I'm gonna leave that right where it is then. But it's bothering this ear.
That brings me back. I remember it well, child. I'm pleased you've held on to it all this while.
It gives me strength. In dark times, I would pray to it, talk to it, and the stone would lend me courage.
Keep it close and keep it safe. Someday it may serve you better still.
And the other girl? The one who was with me when last I was here. Do you remember her?
Oh, little Olivia.
Yes. She serves now as the Vestal of Water. Sir, have you heard anything of her? Is she safe? The oceans of the world began to fester upon the very same day that the darkness took the wind crystal.
So it probably took the water crystal too.
It's the crystal of water that sustains the seas. I fear.
Not all the sea got rotted though.
I fear the same fate has struck the Temple of Water, or worse. I need to know if Olivia is safe, but I haven't the means or the time to seek her out.
I'm afraid I know no more than you. All I can say is that she's not come to this place.
I see.
Tell me, child, would you care to share what else is on your mind?
I'm uncertain.
What is?
Hello!
troubling you? Welcome back, Auntie. Good to see you. Hope you're having a lovely time zone. It's spooky season, so it's time to get all costumey. Spooky month is here. Yes, it is. Yes. The message that I updated so that it's not saying, oh yes, the channel goal incentive thingy. Yeah, that's already. Maybe Crystal will get one too. Maybe. It depends. I've been going through a very rough patch IRL, so we'll see. We'll see.
Until a few days ago, I lived a hermit's existence, sequestered in the temple, surrounded by acolytes. I knew nothing of the world outside, know nothing of it still.
I was just redecorating a Polia house. All the spooky stuff. And came back in the cool mask. Oh yeah. Yep, we're gonna be like this for the rest of the month. The rest of the month. Oh hey! I just reminded myself, Halloween falls on a Friday. Good thing I'm doing a stream during the day, because I have a feeling there's gonna be a lot more trick-or-treaters out because of that. As awkward as I am meeting strangers, let alone children. Just very awkward. But my goodness, like the amount of people getting into the spirit, I'm all for that. This is best time of the year. This is the most wonderful time of the year for me. Don't let that seasonal carol later in the year trick you. This is the most wonderful time of the year, seasonally speaking. Awkward when dressed up. I'm a little less awkward when dressed up. A little less awkward, but not by much. It's a little easier to be less awkward.
How can I be sure in the face of that ignorance? How can I know that the path I walk is the right one?
I believe in your path.
Recent years have seen the people's hearts and minds turn from the crystal orthodoxy. Its practices are all but forgotten. Yet even still, they regard the crystals and the Vestals who tend them with an innate reverence.
Oh my goodness, he rolled the R. Reverence.
Carry out your duty and keep faith, my child.
Rex!
Therein lies the path the Vestals show to all humanity.
But I'm still so weak. Compared to the Mother Vestal, I lack in everything.
Stage fright. Like, the big crowds, nope. I can speak to big crowds only if required. I prefer not to. But if required, sure. After all, when I was in Air Cadets, I did wind up doing, I was an instructor, the one time with, as part of the staff there.
I could not stop the dark from swallowing up the crystal. I cost those women their lives. And all the world's people, kings and commoners alike, their eyes bore into me, whether in expectation or disappointment. The weight is crushing.
It's probably expectations. They're probably curious on what you're gonna do or what you have to say, you know?
My shoulders are not broad enough to bear the weight of it. The hopes and fears of an army of strangers I've never so much as seen before.
Now, the Eyes of Disappointment thing should be for their king, because their king is doing a terrible job.
They frighten me. I am unfit to show them the way forward. I barely trust my legs to carry myself alone.
Honestly, a lot of our leadership should be getting the Eyes of Disappointment, too. Everybody should just be staring at them in disappointment, like, you run this place? You're the reason why people are struggling to make ends meet? You? My dear goodness, Canada has such awful leadership. Again, yes, there is worse south of the border. That doesn't change the fact that we have awful leadership. We've had awful leadership for a long time.
But they have. Despite the blame and fear, you fought this far for the world and its people. Your fight is a noble one, just and right, and beyond any reproach. But now the time has come to set others upon that path, guide them to follow in your steps.
See, now we're getting the sage part of Ilana. This is more like the sage-like advice you'd expect.
Just as the Vestals have ever drawn upon the crystal's light to illuminate the way forward for all mankind, so must you.
Hey, check out this path. You wanna travel with me? Come on, let's go into this path. Let's see where we wind up. Let's go. Me introducing a walking trail to the family. Oh yeah, I've been down this path. There's some pretty cool stuff down here. Let's go down this path.
Words are powerful things, my child. The Vestal's words doubly so. They are a force capable of driving man to action, of sustaining him in times of need. You've walked your path for humanity's sake. Your love of this world has been your fuel. Now let your words be theirs.
I love the heck out of the nature aspect of this world. The, economy part of this world, on the other hand, I'm not very fond of. But the nature part, hell yeah. I still firmly believe nature is superior to whatever the heck this society is supposed to be nowadays. I don't know how to describe it anymore. But, I mean, I also love the fundamentals of just everybody is treated just as fair. You know, no matter what our properties, it's like we are still of the same species. A lot of us go through complex thought processes and all that. It's like everybody starts on level ground. What they do from there, that decides whether I feel somebody is alright to hang out with, somebody is perhaps not as safe, keep my distance. I'm still shy, but good luck getting me to talk to somebody, but like, I firmly believe in just start in neutral with somebody, and then what they do from there. Like, when our leadership changes, like, okay, sure, perhaps I didn't vote for this particular individual, but let's see what they do. Then the decisions that they make from there, well, that'll influence my opinion. Unfortunately, a lot of our leadership has, started on the neutral, and they quickly just went, and, like, right down there. Just, nope, I don't like this leader. I don't consider this person a good leader. All too often. There are some people you get really bad vibes from. But, I mean, that is based off of some past actions when you're evaluating individuals. And it's like, ooh, that person maybe shouldn't be leading for this area. Perhaps they should be, like, there. Like, just, whatever your best talents are. I think that's the best way. I really wish more employers would think this way. Okay, this person appears to be really good. They seem to excel really well at this. Let's place them in this department and see how they do. Businesses don't really think the intelligent ways anymore. They just think of whatever they can do to secure public funds at this point, it seems. And I'm talking about the big businesses, by the way. A lot of the small businesses still do the business sense sort of way. That's the way it should be done. Big businesses would probably make a pretty decent amount and not have over 50% of their customers despise them if they they'll continue to think that way. I'm sneaking in a hydration. And why not sneak in hydration yourself? Because hydration is good for all of us. That's another thing we all have in common. Water benefits us quite a bit. So get some beverage. I wouldn't recommend pop. It's a fluid, but I wouldn't recommend pop. I wouldn't recommend, like, energy drinks. They're, like, anti-hydrate. But, I mean, water. Coffee's a pretty okay alternative. Then they won't make money, yeah. Or, like, they won't make their next several $1 billion. Oh, no. I have to sacrifice a couple yachts. Oh, boy. Oh my goodness, Jazz, welcome on in. Good to see you. I hope you're having a lovely time zone so far. We are going through more Story of Bravely Default. And earlier, during the first half of the stream, which I sort of treated as a separate stream, I had the variables reset and everything. And I really hope that doesn't mess up people's attendance rate. That might, but I couldn't think of... I don't actually have a... what do you say about the message? Oh, they won't make money. Yeah, they won't be able to get their precious extra yacht or two. These companies, by the way, Twitch, aka, actually more like speaking directly to Amazon at this point, and their priorities on fixing things and actually acknowledging when there's an issue. They don't. If you, what's the link for Twitch's status thing again? It's like, hold on. Status.twitch.com. I see. Hold on, I can feel this. And then I press this button. It's a bright page because Twitch doesn't know what dark mode is on their help page. But you know, operational. There's no problems at all. Purchases definitely didn't have issues earlier. Nope. No incidents. Incident history. No incidents. There was absolutely nothing wrong in September 2025. No, the sub badges definitely did not disappear during September. Subs definitely didn't become unable to be managed, updated, or anything. No, that didn't happen at all. Oh, look at that. They actually put something on here. The Twitch website to fail to load for some users. Okay. And before that, nothing since September 2024. Which, again, they just they just put a generic message on here. They have a program just spitting out a default message with no details. Discord's status page is impressive. They're detailed when these incidents happen, and they actually update you as things happen. But also, Discord has not been... They have not been bought out by some giant heartless corporation yet. They're still, like, the original individuals who put Discord together are still the people who run it. Which is why Discord's still mostly a nice place. I still think they're getting a little carried away with some of their odd choices for these extra boosts and all that, and those are way too pricey. But those are totally optional too. Like, don't really have to worry about them. There's some cool things they added. I think the fancy nameplates or whatever, yeah, that's fine and all. Need something to do if you're beyond the, I think, 14 boosts that's required to reach max level. This could manifest into chat not working. Hey Twitch, you've had those issues for the past 3 months and haven't acknowledged anything. Like chat randomly disconnecting? That happens plenty. Oh, look at that meteor miss me. It was like way over there. It was like... Anyway, let's get that... I'm closing that blinding page. Like, holy... Twitch, add a dark mode to your help page. Please. You know what dark mode is in most of your website, but help page is just like, nope.
Share your path with them. They'll decide for themselves whether to follow or not. The world will choose as it may. But if you open your heart and point the way, you'll ignite a spark of hope within the hearts of countless men and women.
Open your heart.
Hope?
Yes. It's hop with an E at the end that makes the O sound different.
You sound like Tiz.
Hoppe.
Oh? Already begun lighting those sparks, have you?
I mean, you know, if you were making name mentions like that to Krista would probably catch on too and be like, ooh, something like that. Like, Krista would get
You'll
interest.
reach them, child. Speak, and your words will find a home.
Hope? Is that the girl from that one place? Oh, yeah. Hope's actually not a rare name anymore. I think... I'm trying to remember when that name became popular.
Then I had best choose them wisely.
Wise words. Tiz was listening in on all that stuff. But hey, that's pretty flattering, Tiz. He thinks highly of you. And Krista knows it.
Oh, you look marvelous!
Marvelous, absolutely marvelous.
I knew it. You're every bit the wonder I imagined.
It really suits you, Agnes.
Whether it suits me or not is of little importance. These vestments are a tool, and their purpose strictly ritual.
Ritual only,
But
okay.
Thank you.
Exactly, accept the compliment.
A night's work feels like 7 at my age.
A night's work feels like 3 at my age. I'm not quite at the point where a night's work feels like 7, but I feel like a night's work is about 7. Eventually, I'll get there. I'll get there to where a night's work feels like 7.
I thank you for your sacrifice, Sage. Your efforts will see the winds return.
Even the sectoral leader thinks about work. Like, he does it like a crap load of work, and it's like, that only took me 5 hours? Like, seriously? That sectoral leader works way too much. But he also only sleeps once a month. His species only sleeps once a month. Their magic is just never resting. Very restless. It doesn't rest often.
Oh? If you really cared to thank me, you'd plant a kiss on my cheek.
Ah, you're shameless!
Is that another tradition surrounding the creation of the Vestal garb?
No! It's the sad fantasy of a lecherous little toad!
What? Unacceptable!
I do love a girl with a firm touch. Come back anytime you've need of me. I'll do all I'm able.
This sage, my goodness.
Thank you, Sage.
I guess this is what being lonely out of the woods for, like, who knows how many years does to you, I guess. Jeez.
Now, back to the temple.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Off we go. Yeah, Yoana's quite a character. Just a moment. Huh? What is it? Something wrong? Nothing at all. And this is a matter between men, my dear. Uh-huh. Ah, where was I? Ah, Tiz. Last night, I chanced to awaken and noticed you and Agnes were absent from your beds. What's more, you took your time coming back. Anything you care to confess, old chap? Just what trouble does a stick in the mud like you get up to? Well, that's none of your business. Oh, come on, out with it. All of it. Every last sordid, juicy, scandalous morsel. Out! I woke up and saw she wasn't in her bed. Yes, then what? I got out of bed to look for her. Right, sensible enough. Go on, get to the good part. Heard a sewing machine running. so I went to the sage's workspace and found them talking. What? Talk about a turn for the board. He listened to what was on her mind and offered her some advice. I promised myself I'd do a better job at helping her, too. Yes, alright. So, is that it then? That's it. What did you expect? We were only gone maybe 15 minutes. And besides, if I were you up, you know. Anyway, I nodded off after a few minutes of watching Adia sleep. Yeah. Alright, enough whispering. Just what is it, you two? Nothing at all, as I said. It is... Oh my goodness. Ring a bell for Pete's sakes. While we have the ability to fly, why don't we go over and check with the other settlement here so we can grab some extra individuals to work on Norende. Whoops, that's up here. Gotta land in the lake.
Yo, did he just walk up slowly and down smash?
You have roommates and they ask about the pecking mask yet? Ah, they saw it last year. Welcome on in fiber optics. They saw it last year. They're not surprised by it. The surprise is gone. Actually, I was with one of them when I selected it. So yeah, really not too much of a surprise. And since this year I can't afford to have a different costume, so okay, that's not the inspect I'm looking for. Oh. We already collected all of our things. So there is 3 different individuals to get over here. Also, we now have another thing available. And soon I'll be putting everybody to different spots. How many available spots do we have? We have more than 8. So I'm really hoping that everything cycles and all the travelers will be available again. I couldn't imagine Rod and Seas. Such a massive body of water. Ah, yes. Oh, we still have not examined the venomous snake, I guess. Well, we're gonna get rid of these 2. Weak to Earth. Okay. Or, sorry. Weak to Earth, yes. But Light Mage and Black Mage don't learn that move. That is a move from a class we have not unlocked yet. Oh my goodness, my patience is working. And it's all because I moved the mask once in the first ones. Okay. Not fire, Blizzard. Blizzard is the answer. Okay, we're not missing much for stats. Now again, I highly recommend the side quests. We have more than enough funds to get the rest of this. This is for a class we don't have yet. Get it anyways. You'll eventually have that class, so you'll want to already have the scrolls and not worry about later. Also, you might want to do the subquest anyways, because once you meet this this other character, you'll really, really want to, like, annihilate them. Just remove them. Like, one of the scummiest characters in this game. I could have just left the other way. I'm curious, what guest abilities did we just get from the individuals who, yes? Also, this is somebody who has gotten all 24 jobs, so this will probably hit really hard. We'll put a protect on that. We've used this one, so we don't need a protect on that one anymore. Unfortunately, this is the problem you're going to come across for Pete's sakes. This is the problem you're going to come across a lot. A lot of people don't bother ever using the send attacks feature. So with your guests, the majority of them are going to be level 10 with level 1 job with a regular attack with a power of 30. That's just the default one that the tutorial has you send out. So unfortunately, you get a lot of those moves, even when you're later in the game, and 30 is not going to do 30 damage because the enemy's stats are higher. It'll probably just do 1 damage. This move is probably going to do 9,999 damage. Level 68, they probably used it against a tougher enemy. This too, like, attack 27, level 10, default. That's actually a pretty decent heal. More so if it's targeted towards everybody. It could just be a single target. It adds 1 minute away, by the way. I did pick up on that. But at least one of our attacks is pretty good. The problem with the boss we're about to face is this boss is 2 units, not just 1. And because that move is in another language, I actually cannot tell if it's a single target or if it is the entire enemy party. Some of them target the entire enemy party, and others are just single target. That was such a cool number earlier. You see that 449.49? That was such an awesome number. We don't have that awesome number anymore. And these enemies, get out of here. You're just wasting time. Oh, my glasses were also not fogging up until I adjusted the mask. Great. Alright.
The air's grown even more stagnant. It feels almost
Before I proceed with this, we need to wait for those ads to get out of here. It redirected the hot air, yep. Right to my glasses. That's also why I can't completely cover my face in extreme cold circumstances. I have to leave my nose uncovered. That's the one thing I just cannot cover, otherwise I cannot see in a... And not being able to see in a workplace is pretty hazardous, so... Yeah. We got our weather update. We got 22.4 degrees. That's a pretty nice temperature. That's why glasses are so awesome. Yeah. Oh my goodness. But honestly, I'm alright with glasses over contact lenses. Contact lenses have that extra maintenance thing that's rather annoying. And also you have to like remove them and put them in your eyes every day. It's like, And laser eye surgery? No thanks. That's bloody expensive. Can't afford that. Too rich for my blood. Alright, the ads have begun to roll. Ooh, you know what we should do? We should take a look at the statistics from this morning stream. Because of how I ended the stream, we should actually have those available now. As I full screen it on the incorrect monitor. Yes, very good, very good. Stream stats, display capture 2. I don't like context. I do, but they're hard. But they're hard for me to work. Yeah. There's a lot of maintenance to them. All right, so this got corrected because of the end of stream sequence and the way I updated the file. 12 mushrooms used, 6 banana peels. Apparently, we didn't really have anything for golden or triple mushrooms, but also it was a shorter. That stream segment was shorter. 5 green shells. 3 stars were still rolled despite it being a shorter race. 1 bullet bill. 1 person got lucky and got a big boost. 6 random items thrown. Less than 100 Kristas thrown. Somebody did throw a Dimenda, so there was that statistic there. 1 bell. And Meteor, I need to adjust Meteor. I don't think exclamation mark throw Meteor actually adjusts the stats. Let me check. Well, we're stuck in Adland anyways. Okay, if I scroll way the heck down to... Meteor. Take a look at Meteor. Wait, no, it is still adjusted. So there was actually 0 meteors thrown. Yep, throw meteor plus 1. Given that it is the correct variable. Yep, and for this stream, you can see the statistics tracking the, we got 50, less than 50, Kristas. Explosive, we got a random throw. Down over here, we got 2 meteors thrown so far. Oh, also, this is how many sound clips were played during the stream. Only 10? Dang. Been pretty quiet there. Oh, and these are the race statistics being collected here as things roll. Oh, we got this too. That's the dynamic probability for the random actions. A lot of cool things running in the background, and a lot of them are variables that are kept track of. Those variables actually get cleared when we're not in stream. Anywho, we should be done with, yeah, we're done with the ads here, so I can just bring us back over here. Or I could just quickly mention the rest of the stats here. 66 sound clips were played, 1 red button was pushed, 2 thunders. There was a lot of there was 3 Krista hugs. And Krista is very happy about that. She loves the ability to give everybody hugs. 1 RNG bonk happened. Its bonks targeted towards me, not towards bots we yeeted. So, 2 jump scares. I know one of them was a delayed jump scare I was completely unaware of. But yeah. Alright. Now that ads are over, let's get back over here.
I might be sick.
The air is stagnant. Very, very stagnant. Or very stanky, I guess you could say, too.
Wait, something's here.
Something's here? Who is it? Or sorry, what is it?
No! A monster's taken hold of the crystal!
Hear that? It's a monster. It's not darkness. It is a monster.
Orthros!
The beast from the scriptures? Bringer of doom!
Now what?
Doom, doom, doom.
It stands between us and the crystal's awakening.
Then I don't suppose we've much choice.
This fella's mechanics are fairly simple. Which is good, because this boss can be super annoying if you don't know its mechanics very well. We're going to need to do 2 examines, and I'm going to have Piz and Anya's do that. And we're going to borrow turns because there's a mechanic I want to disable right away. We're going to cast Fire on the icy-looking Orthros. We're going to cast Blizzard on the fiery-looking one. And this disables its ability to cast a rather dangerous party-wide move. Alright, just doing regular attacks. That's fine, we can deal with that. Now that they're not glowing, they don't have the ability to do that. Like, if their mouths are glowing, they have the ability to do that. If both of them are glowing. If either of their mouths are glowing, also their elemental-related moves deal a lot more damage, so... Just good to weaken them both. So that they can't really do anything. Now, I'm just curious here. So with this one, it's a single target. Okay, you gotta keep that in mind then. We can't just... I mean, they don't have a very high HP pool. Let's start charging ourselves up. We'll just cast a single cure. Start building up everybody's brave points. I'm gonna beat one down to low HP, and then we're gonna use that special on the other one. And that should allow us to take them both out. I'm pretty sure if you focus down on one too much and take too long to get the other one out, one can bring the other back. So it's probably best to just get rid of both of them pretty close to one another. I don't know what the turn threshold is if there is one. Can you stop missing, ring a bell? There we go. Those would hit much harder if you left them charged up. They do get charged up after doing this, though. So you will have to do the weakening thing again. Here, this is also gonna help heal everybody up. We'll just use a special to heal up this time. Oh, also... Oh, you can optionally use it on everybody. Okay, cool. No, you gotta use fire again on this fella, and blizzard on this one.
We'll not stop here!
I didn't need to assist the heal in if I was going to use the special. That would have fully recovered us anyways. Alright. Now, can we not miss so much this time? That would be delightful. That's better. Excellent. We managed to get the heal pulled off before our special buff wore out. Okay, 319. I think we're good to go here. Have Tiz perform a smack on it. Clear to be safe. We're going to be able to do 3 attacks. And then we're going to come in and we're going to do this on the other one. And hope that they didn't send a fire elemental spell, because then it'll do 0 damage. Also, we do have Idia's special ready too. Good, that was enough.
Descend now!
Yep, I think that was sufficient damage. I mean, the person who sent it was also level 60 something, so.
It's over. Somehow. Just how long has that thing been inside the crystal?
I don't know. You didn't check you didn't check its room.
The details can wait. First comes the rite of awakening.
I'll second that. I'm in no state to deal with any of that beast's friends right now.
I mean, we don't have an active summon, so it'll actually take much longer.
Hurry on, yes! Right.
Yes, Eri, we get it.
I'm ready, Eri.
Then let's review how the rite works one last time.
Alright, Eri. Tell us how to get the air back in the air. Okay, anyways, sorry. Low-hanging fruit. That was too easy.
I'm to focus my prayers on the crystal, yes?
Right. That will naturally align your breathing with the crystal's rhythm. Your life force will stir it awake. That will return the crystal to its normal state. But you mustn't stop there. Keep praying.
Why not just keep the crystal in its normal state?
If you excite the crystal to just short of the breaking point, then release that energy all at once, its effects will spread far and wide.
Around the world. Summons windstorm as result.
There are a few important things to remember, though. First, you are not to stop until I say. The flow of energy into the crystal could reverse, At its worst, that could be fatal. Second, once I give the signal, you have to stop immediately. Any further, and this time it'll be the crystal that breaks.
Okay, so if you stop too early, the Vestal could break. If you stop too late, the crystal will break. Got it.
I understand.
Last, everyone needs to keep their distance and stay absolutely silent.
Okay, and if people don't stay quiet, Airy breaks, right? That's how it works? Probably. Hemlock vibing.
The right places a huge burden on the Vestal, physically and mentally.
A huge burden physically and mentally. just like me dealing with current IRL stuff. Oh, sorry. Oh
but
my goodness.
Even if she seems to be in pain, you can't come near her or the crystal, no matter what.
Actually, my face sort of is in pain. It's because I moved the mask, and now my body will not stop being annoyed that it is on my face.
What do you mean a huge burden? Is there any danger to Agnes?
There's nothing to worry about. I'll be right here watching to make sure of that.
It's sort of like if you use a move that requires a lot of MP. It's sort of like that. And then you're like left with like 5 MP afterwards. Or a black mage after they use Flare. Without the proper buff, by the way. They'd have like 0 MP left. At least in Final Fantasy XIV, that would be the case. If they don't have Enhanced Flare. Enhanced Flare allows you to flare twice before you have 0 MP.
Back. All ready to begin?
Ready.
Alright. Now, in order to awaken the crystal, you have to potentially give yourself carpal tunnel. Be nice to yourself. Or you could reflex lock like I do to make it go faster. I mean, I'd say it's done. Actually, I still see some cracks. No, it's not ready yet. There we go. See, that's perfect. Stop right there. That's where we should stop. But no, we gotta keep going until this.
Enough. You can do this! Stop! That's it!
Why this much? Newfie, welcome on in. Good to see you. We've got our crystal awakened. Is there too many elements on this side? Could I be assigning Bravely Default, like my position, to the other side? I almost feel like that should be the case. Camera does not mirror when I'm sent to the other side, I think. Or maybe it does. There's only one way to find out. I hope you're having a lovely time zone. Yep, I don't mirror over there. That's just FaceTuber mode. Because there's no point in mirroring.
Did it work?
I hope everybody's Friday/Saturday is going well. You know what? That's the other fun part about it. A lot of people are entering the weekend, which is good news for well, whoever regularly gets the weekend off. A lot of fun things to be had. Also, it's mid-fall, it's spooky season. I guarantee you there's a number of people who are probably doing their Halloween browsing at this point. I recommend doing it at the beginning of October. Actually, September's a really good prep month for it, too. That's sort of the thing about these special observances, where it's like, oh yeah, it's totally fine going into September. September's a good early prep. October, get right into it. And then November, I usually wait until the 12th before I even start thinking about that observation. That one that is hyped a lot. these. I usually wait until around then. I also embrace eggnog at that point. Oh my goodness. Embrace the eggnog. The retail eggnog. I don't have the alcoholic beverage.
The Rite of Awakening was a great success! You were amazing, Agnes! I never dreamed it'd go this well!
Great success! Let's do that better, alright? Great success!
Oh, good. Now the wind should return.
That was supposed to happen then? My heart nearly stopped. I thought something had gone wrong and the whole thing was exploding.
I'll bet they saw that flash from Anshine.
That light. I feel as if I've seen that light before.
Your memories returned?
No, just I can't see it clearly. But I remember a hand reaching out through the light. A woman's hand.
Yeah.
There he goes again.
Are you alright, Agnes?
Can't even tell if he actually like meant that or if it was ring a bell being ring a bell.
I'm fine. Thank you.
Oh, look!
Or a combination
One
of
the
both.
gems on my brooch is shining! That's proof of the wind crystal's release!
Your brooch doesn't really look the same from like this far away though.
Then the entire brooch will look like that? Once we've finished with all 4 crystals?
That's right! Only 3 to go!
3 more times.
That's right, Anya, so you gotta go through all of this 3 more times.
Well, for now let's head back to town. The wind should be returning, right?
Oh, by the way, this is one of the best parts about finishing that with the crystals. You have another ability slot. Let's actually take a look at things. So, these 2 are pretty nice. Make sure you have them on at least 1 party member. Now, Anya's here. Okay, here, another really cool part about Ablinkin. You see all the orange? That's available because of the Ablink. Now, that's all not all that special with the fact that we have somebody else who can already do that. However, this class and this class, and it could potentially be a lot more depending on what classes the person you've Ablinked with has and what level they're at in those particular jobs. For instance, Silence Immunity is actually super useful because Anya's is a healer. And we could give her a physical defense up. HP 10% up, that's pretty useful. We'll equip that. We don't have any other ability with Ring a Bell. I keep forgetting to equip another ability with Adia for some reason. So let me actually think and... I don't know, we'll give her... Oh wait, she's a black mage. She wouldn't... She'd probably do alright with this. Well, Rod Lord's not going to do anything right now. We could make her resistant to fire, though. When now return, I'm sure the people of Ansheim will be happy. Yes, with the wind returned, the kingdom can go back to its former peaceful ways. Let's hurry back and report. I want to see that lousy king squirm. I'm still mad at what he did to you before, Agnes. Mark my words. He's black as tar. You agree with me, don't you? You have to. Not all of us are so set on seeing the world in terms of black and white, Idea. Our task was to awaken the wind crystal, and so we have. It has nothing to do with making anyone squirm. Just watch, though. I bet he'll try to make everyone work just as hard, even with the wing back. What? But that's not... Still, isn't it better if we head him off before he gets a chance? Head him off now? Step 1 is making it damn clear that Anya's brought the wind back. It was Anya's. How do we do that? Talk is cheap. We show them proof. Ah. We return, presenting proof. Lucky, welcome on in. I hope you're having a lovely time zone. What's Tush on here? Krista. Probably, maybe, I don't know. Doing good? I'm glad to hear that. I've been, alright considering things, I suppose. Also, we're just gonna ignore these. We've dealt with these long enough, I'm done with them. They can just continue to chill in the wind temple here. Although I gotta say, it's pretty awesome to be chilling with everybody here. Definitely the better part of the day. These fellas can be removed in... We're just gonna do this. No. There we go. That'll be... Oh, heck yeah. I love hanging out with everybody here. That's one of the big reasons why I stream.
Do the streets seem noisy to anyone else?
Oh, over there. It's the Weasel King.
The Weasel King. I see.
Hearken to me, my children.
So if I have a thumbnail with the king in it, should I see if I can replace him with a realistic-looking weasel?
After abandoning our kingdom to its fate, the Vestal then came slinking back to these borders to beg my forgiveness.
I've got to mention, though, it did take a little, it's going to take a little while for the archives and that. Because, like I said, I didn't do too much stream-related work yesterday. I was taking it easy. They'll catch up. I'll get my chance next week here. Maybe. I don't know for sure, actually. Ali, welcome on in. Good to see you. I hope your time zone is treating you well, and the beginning of the weekend, or mid-weekend. I know it's mid-weekend for some of you.
And forgive her I did, for I saw naught to be gained from excoriating a girl for her egregious failures. My clemency was met with willful pride. She promised to return the wind to motion single-handedly.
That's right. Raising one hand.
Yet, what has come of it? Nothing. Will save the southern sky set ablaze with a malefic light.
Hope you're having a great weekend so far. My weekend's, life elements are going to have to come up with something to compensate. But, yeah, it might wind up being pretty good. it is Canadian Thanksgiving weekend, so I know we've got a good family get-together planned. I do have something to look forward to. So, that I'm definitely looking forward to. There's going to be some good eats there, I know it.
The Vestal failed to restore the wind, and brought still greater calamity upon our heads.
Got 2 Thanksgiving dinners this weekend, so mine for sure will be fun. Oh, heck yeah! I know a lot of people see the social part as stressful. I definitely understand that. That doesn't change the fact that the food is probably good, though. Although, I guess some individuals, unfortunately had that, you know, the turkey that is put in the oven for, like, half a day at a, not very hot temperature. I know there's still a lot of people who stubbornly do that with their turkey, which results in a very dry turkey. Our family doesn't do that. Been impromptu Thanksgiving 2 weekends ago. Oh, heck yes! See, that's how I see Thanksgiving is. Yeah, there's some social aspects to it, and we got the food. You know, the whole harvest thing. The other aspects, our family doesn't really do, like, the other aspects. I don't even know much about the other aspects. I don't know, I just know with a lot of these, like, big holidays, there's always some sort of, like, religious spin-off on it. It's like, I'm not interested in the religion part. I'm interested in the practicality part, like the actions and all that. Not to mention the variation of holidays that happen around the time of some of these things.
As proof, look no further than the stagnant air around you.
No, that stagnant air is coming from you. that stagnant air is coming from this fellow right here. He's the source of the stale air.
I can but blame my own wishful ignorance for this latest turn of events. I ought never have entrusted this matter to a relic of a bygone era.
You are a relic of a bygone era. What are you talking about? This king is a relic of a bygone era.
The crystal orthodoxy is a dream of the past. The Vestal obsolete. Her inability to ensure the crystal's function is manifest. Join me, my people. Let us rely upon the Vestal no longer. It is our own efforts that will see this kingdom saved.
Oh yeah, 12-hour workday sounds like fun, Cameron. I totally want to do that. I've worked 12-hour workdays before. I will never do that again if I don't see overtime on it.
The labor service is your sacred duty, your pride as citizens. All who work beyond 20 hours a day will receive a royal commendation.
Beyond 20 hours? Oh, why don't you work beyond 20 hours a day?
And in the wake of this tribulation, Ansheim will emerge a new land. Our new history begins now.
Wait!
What?
Oh,
the
through
Vestal?
random. I think it was a fish. 12 hours is rough. My boyfriend works 12 hours. He's blue collar. Yeah, blue collar does fall into that often. Also, when you work in security, you sometimes wind up in 12-hour shifts. Which shouldn't even have to suffer 12 hours of that. We're losing daylight over here, so I don't think 12 hours is going to be as common now.
I have just awakened the Crystal of Wind!
We've done 12 hours before and it's rough. It really is. Security is long too. Yep. And security is very hard on the feet. Well, I guess it depends on what your posting is and the fine details, but a lot of the times it's like walking around patrolling on cement marble surfaces, solid surfaces. Not good for the feet.
Lying witch! Then why does the air remain still?
Because you're around. We just established this.
It's true. There's no wind.
The Grand Mill isn't turning!
The king may be right.
Don't be afraid. The footsteps you've carved will be a guide to these people, Agnes. They just need a light to show the way.
Show them the way. Show them that path.
A spark of hope. Please, give me the courage.
I ask that you listen. The winds that washed over this land without end for so long stopped. A vast darkness split the earth in the kingdom of Kaldisla. An entire village was devoured. The seas fester. Fish wash up upon our shores, twisted and lifeless. Even ships are unsafe from this corrosion. All the world's people, all life is crying out in pain. Your suffering is mirrored in every corner of existence.
The chibi characters is so freaking cute. It's a really nice. It's a really. I like the style that they pulled off, and this is the Bravely games in general. This is how they pulled it off.
I was dispatched by His Majesty to leave these borders and survey the damage firsthand.
Speaking of chibi, it's Krista. It's Krista. My sister made this for me. Krista. It's a chibi version of Krista, and it's freaking adorable. No, that's not a sticker. That's a it's a coaster. It's a coaster for putting cups on. So essentially, I can have Krista hold my drink. Krista, hold my water for me. Yeah, it's so freaking adorable. That's so tush. It's got a bit of a tush there, but not as much of one as she would in her full form.
My conclusion is absolutely certain. The four crystals have been clouded over with a powerful darkness. On my return, I found the crystal of wind in the clutches of a terrible monster. Its influence had sealed away the crystal's light entirely.
Ha! You reward our patience with fabrications and fantasy. Utterly ridiculous.
This is no fantasy. The beast fell before me and my companions.
Agnes is correct. This is no fantasy because this is not Final Fantasy. This is Bravely Default.
This to you as proof.
Those chains! The chains that circled the beast Orthros! The Tempest Braid? That can't... It's only a legend! A story from the old Chrysalis scriptures!
Apparently a true story.
But here they are. The Vestals brought us Tempest Braid. Then...
It's cute, that's how I know. It's adorable. The artwork... The artwork... It doesn't happen often, but whenever there's artwork from somebody of Krista, it's so freaking adorable. I have another one here. I'd have to do a little bit of... yes. Hold on, how do I get this into... Oh, there we go. That's how I do it. I have another one, and this is one that's, this is one that Kay drew, of Krista. Also, extremely adorable. Like, my goodness. So yeah, we've had some drawings of Krista, and oh my goodness. Does it ever, like, it highlights just her adorableness. And Krista, I know Krista was absolutely adored the drawing. The little chibi too. No, that one was done by Pei. Pei actually drew that one up. So incredibly adorable. Here, let me bring Stream Manager back up so I can properly see things. My sister drew this one, and she did make another one. It was a glass coaster, but unfortunately that one got damaged, and she didn't have a backup drawing of that one. Actually makes sense. Yeah, Pei's got a very unique drawing style. Really cool. I love it. How did she make the coaster? I believe she made the picture digitally, and then she... Oh, what's it? Dang it, I don't know what channel she went through to get this picture onto a coaster. Yeah, I have no idea what channels she went through for this. Love when an egotistical king of greed power has shown up. Yep. Oh, at long last. BRB, alright, we'll see you in just a little bit, Ellie.
Then Orthros was no legend, and the Vestal slain it!
If it's some kind of printer. I think so. I think that's what she did.
Preposterous! The chains are fake! Like your ridiculous story! There's still no wind!
Preposterous! I love how he delivers that line.
The wind is coming! 2,000 years the Vestals have prayed! Their lives have been the crystal's nourishment! And now... Now they feed the wind!
The wind is waking up. Give the wind some time. See? There you go. It's arriving.
She's right. The wind.
The wind has returned!
Where's the dust storm that comes with the wind? There should be like a massive sandstorm barreling towards Anchime right now.
The Grand Mill, it's turning!
Yeah, now the king's big time being shown up.
I've reached them.
Of course you did. And they love you for it. They found new hope in your words.
You were amazing, Agnes. And Vestals are a force for good. That speech struck any doubt from my mind.
Naturally. I knew it from the moment I first saw you.
They're all calling out to you. Go on and answer them.
Ah, they're calling you. On your phone. Yeah.
Oh, I don't...
You're a savior to the kingdom, Lady Vestal! A savior to all of us!
And at such a young age, the Vestals are a blessing upon this world!
Forgive us for failing to aid you when the wind stopped. We were lost!
Please, continue to guide the winds and this nation's people. Lead and we will follow. I thank you all, but I fear I cannot stay. The shadow of danger has been driven from Anchime, but darkness persists elsewhere in the world. I must join with the other Vestals and see that all mankind is ransomed from this terrible threat. That is my duty as a Vestal of the Crystals. It pains me to leave your side again so soon. I ask your patience and your forgiveness.
She grieves not just for Anchime's pain, but that of all the world.
Had to trim the kitty's claws. Hopefully that went well. I'm trying to think here. Our oldest cat doesn't seem to really like it, but eventually let's lets us. Our youngest cat is mostly okay with it. Our oldest dog, not a big fan, but she knows. She knows she gets rewarded afterwards, so she deals with it. And the youngest dog is a spaz. Came to come in, started coming up. Oh, jeez. So good. Oh, it just sits there politely. Heck yeah. Nice when it's an easy thing to do.
We thought only of her own misfortunes, but the Vestal...
Lady Vestal! Know that you go with all our prayers. Please help them. Help the others as you've helped us.
Be strong, Lady Vestal!
I thank you. Your faith moves me beyond words. I shall see this task complete and then return to you. I swear.
Sweet, it's funny when they're a bit spazzy. Yeah.
What perverse farce is this? This cannot be so! I shall not be undone by a child!
Actually, I'm pretty sure Agnes is of mature age.
I am king! King! And a king does not forget his enemies! Ah!
Like, one day you won't care too much because you'll know it's quick. Yeah. Except with our eldest cat. Our eldest cat will, like I said, sometimes our eldest cat still makes a deal out of it. Yes, the wind is back. Just look at the sky. The clouds are practically racing along. That breeze feels incredible. Doubly so after a job well done. All of Anturn's people were so thankful. One girl said that thanks to me... One girl said thanks to the wind, her father is able to come home again. Rude. I heard we can all eat as a family again. Now we can fly kites. You should have seen the kids' grins. And all the skirts ruffling in the breeze makes me feel alive. Gee, I wonder who said that. In any case, we've got the wind at our back now. Indeed. We're gonna go to a save point. Oh, well, you look at that. I'm glad yeah, we need to check for the second one. Probably way the heck on the other side of the map. Yep. How did I know? And then we're going to leave and re-enter. Oh,
departing already, Lady Vestal? Forgive me. I am Prime Minister Dominus Harina. Your words to the people shook me to my core. Between you and me, I suspect they rattled the king's cage as well. He looked positively deflated. Small wonder. Having his little speech so thoroughly derailed must have been a blow to his royal ego. It will recover, though. It always does. Meanwhile, where will you go from here?
To Florum, land of radiant flowers and the water crystal.
I see. But how will you manage the journey with seas unnavigable? The inner sea was spared by some merciful stroke of fate, but no port or sandy shore exists on the Florum side. You might travel by land, but the forests along the way are suffused with a noxious fog. The path is most dangerous.
Seems we're blocked on all sides. Any ideas?
No, but the sage of the Yuliana Woods may know some way.
Then it's to the airship and to Juliana and beyond. Say the word, Agnes, and I shall lend wings to your every whim.
Just to Juliana, please.
Like Brimbill for Pete's sake. Okay, we're gonna re-enter because that sends us on this side, which is closer to, we'll deal with this party chat later. Actually, before we save, There we go. Okay, we're going to... First of all, I want one on the special shop. Who cares if it takes 48 hours, because we're streaming more of this next week. Collapse Bridge, we'll just have one person work on that. We'll have one person work on that. And we got one extra person. I think we'll do this so that we cut that time in half, because that's a pretty big impact. Mark all of these news. We're just gonna go over all of them. And yeah, they got their prime minister here. Governor to the king or whatever. No. Much kinder individual. Who probably has a lot of BS to deal with because of the king that he works for. Okay, we're gonna hit save. And that's where we're gonna leave it. I'm gonna bring us over here. Yeah. Honestly, to make the transition smoother, it'd be really cool if I could just, like, fade out the previous scene's audio. There might be a setting on OBS to do that, but I haven't checked that out. Either way, it is around that time that I usually send you off to another place. So, I'm going to take a look at who we can send you off to. Oh, also, I'm just going to make sure that I, hold on, where's the stop raids for 1 hour? Just so we don't have somebody, come in as we're sending you off. Ah! Let me see where this stream is currently at. I want to make sure that they're... Okay. I think I'm going to send you guys over to Tide. He sent his community over here a few times. Also, it's a pretty fun time over there with Phasmo. Oh, and it's Friday, so that he might be playing with the community. I don't know 100% for sure. But hey, let's get started on this. Congrats on the top 3 of the passive race. You get bonus gold pieces to use on future sound commands. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I hope you have a great rest of the day. Hopefully. At the least, I got to stream and chill with all of you, so the day should be off to a pretty awesome position so far. Alright, everybody. First raid message there. That is for subs, but if you don't have a sub, we got a message that works for anybody just underneath there. I'd like to thank you for joining, whether you're here in full, in parts, whether you're active, whether you're lurking, or somewhere between. It's all greatly appreciated. Next stream is going to be tomorrow at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. We are going to be playing more Outbreak and Nukes. We're going to try and get that last ghost. Also, I noticed Nukes updated yesterday, so something else may have changed too. So, yeah, look forward to that. Next week, noon, we're continuing Xenoblade Chronicles. We're in the middle of a really big climax, so that's going to be interesting for sure. Next Thursday, Krista is going to be doing one last Fantasy Life stream, also at noon. On Friday at noon, FaceTuber Friday, I'll be back like this, and we'll be playing more Bravely Default. Alright, everybody. Have a fantastic time zone. Take good care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. And we will see you later. Bye-bye.